Oof. I have had a week.
That's what Hitler said.
Yeah, he had lots of weeks. Then he had a bolt to the brain.
And setting himself on fire. Let's not forget, self-flagellation. Actually,
Like,
no, that's self-incineration. Self-flagellation is something entirely different.
yeah, I'm not going to go into the specifics of the situation I've had to deal with the last couple of days. Just a small piece of advice to anybody running one of those groups on Facebook. You have responsibilities to live up to. For example, if you're going to make an event for the group, maybe you should promote your event to the group.
Yeah.
Not if you're trying to use it to get laid. I mean, if I'm creating an event and I don't want it to be a sausage party, I'm not going to tell the other guys I know. In fact, I'm not going to advertise to anybody but the females I know.
No. This was not a group as in just random people. I mean, like how Mr. Finkel's Daily Funnies is a group.
My point remains valid.
And in this case, this was a group. In this case, it's like this group is like putting events up for that anybody who's in the group can join. Only they literally think if all they do is whoever makes the event for the group just makes the event and invites only the people they know in the group who are on their friends list, that's all they need to do. Everyone else can just find it.
Drama.
Yeah. And on top of that, this was in a group designed to help people meet people, and the people who run the group were keeping some people from meeting people. It was a thing. I had to make a stance. Let's just say yesterday I learned I have the guts to stand up on my own against an entire crowd.
I could have told you that. I've seen it happen, even when you were wrong. Especially when you're wrong.
Oh my. Oh my.
So anyway, this is High Class Geek News. You have no idea how much joy it brings me that group has no idea I have an online show.
What's the name? I should probably let them know.
I am not going to say the name of the group, because even though I feel they're in the wrong, I'm not the kind of guy who's just going to spread shit like that all over the internet. If I'm going to badmouth somebody, I'm going to badmouth them anonymously.
I'll give you credit, Evan. In the years I've known you, you will never, ever, ever say anything behind my back that you are not willing to say to my face.
Damn straight. Anyway, and for those who missed it, I'm your friendly neighborhood geekazoid, Evan Ransom. The man who I will never speak behind, that I will not say to his front. God, I know there's both a rim job and a blow job joke there. The angry monkey himself, John Little.
Hello, childrens. Buckle up. It's gonna get rough.
Yes.
And, of course, everybody's favorite geek couple that can't help thinking about the planet Uranus when I said rim job, Jixie.
That's right.
Oh, God. God, no!
And in this corner, introducing new to High Class Geek News, we have Nick.
How's it going?
Welcome to the hell that you do not realize yet.
Exactly.
I've seen some of the backlog. I can infer. I think. I probably not. No, I probably don't know what I've gotten into.
Welcome to High Class Geek News. Everything floats down here.
Just remember that Jasmine is Caucasian, and that Tomb Raider was originally released on Nintendo. We must never forget these things.
Oh, God. I think she... Oh, God. Yeah. Moving on.
I've just made the entire group uncomfortable. Yes! I win!
Not the first time, John. Not the first time. This is almost as bad as the time you actually informed us that she used that mustache wax on your pubes.
It's not my fault that the corner sports needs to match the baseboards. You can't have crown molding this decorative and go with boring baseboards. It just doesn't work. It's not feng shui.
I just get an image of the crabs doing high dives off of your freaking...
Well, it is cliff diving off my junk.
Oh, I needed this night. All right, tonight's episode. Let me get my pop screen right. Yeesh. Yeah, I'm professional. Tonight's episode is titled "Where's Flynn?" John, what's our main story?
They canceled Tron 3.
Yep. And are we happy about this?
I'm on the fence.
I'm not.
As much as I really, as much as I wanted another Tron, I'm kind of okay with it.
But we had so many unanswered questions. Like, will we ever see Tron's face again? And can you take a digital chick and actually reproduce with her? Seriously, I'm a little confused about how that works.
The age-old robotics question: can you fuck it? Can you fuck it? If you can't fuck it, we don't care.
If you had an artificial life form created from digital life that basically looked like a really hot, Asianated Olivia Wilde, you're not going to fuck that?
Well, the day to cook food and wipe my ass is the day I will be scared shitless. Because I will be out of a job and in need to buy one of these things.
Well, if you think about it, though,
I'm sorry, that look on Pixie's face is priceless.
Even with current AI, it still has to be programmed. So, in essence, isn't it just really, really well-assisted masturbation?
And you can dance with it.
I don't care about dancing with it. I care about how well it gives a blowjob.
Oh, God damn it. I make an Ex Machina joke. You're the only one here who would have gotten it, and that's your response.
Yes, because that was the first thing I thought when I saw Ex Machina. Can you fuck it?
I'm talking about fuck it? Yes, the one he fucks, he can't.
I will say one funny thing, though, and I don't think many people have made this connection yet. Who here saw the movie Splice a few years ago?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
All this movie was Splice with robots. That's it. Same fucking premise, same fucking everything, except we're not watching Adrian Brody fuck it immediately. I mean, I was really impressed about how quickly he was willing to stick his dick in an unknown species that he created out of his own DNA.
God, I forgot about the his own DNA part. Oh, God, that movie just got sicker. Oh, God.
Inside. What do you want? Inside.
We do not recommend this show for children.
Creepiest. Honestly, I swear to God, people, next time you go to McDonald's and they ask you what you want, just shout, inside!
Splice, the story of where the McRib comes from. Now,
Splice proving bestiality is okay if you grow it yourself.
So, coming out in theaters this week, I'll give Pixie a minute.
I'll be fine. I'll be fine.
So, coming out in theaters this week, Entourage, because I know everybody's been waiting for that one.
I have.
I haven't. I have better things to do, like get circumcised.
If we have anything from HBO, it should be The Wire, because I will always be happy to have more of The Wire.
Oh, I can't wait to do something with The Wire.
Yeah. The Insidious Chapter 3.
I want to see it.
Love and Mercy. And God help me, I actually want to watch this. Spy, starring Melissa McCarthy.
Ugh.
I hate to say, dude, I've seen the trailer. I'm kind of there with you.
It's one of those things. Melissa McCarthy is in too many movies, and to the point where I don't want to watch her anymore. But then this comes out, and I'm like, okay, the disguises are actually funny, and Jason Statham will be doing comedy. I mean,
that's why I wanted to see it, not because of her. So
I could watch it just for that.
I'm not gonna lie. That's the first trailer I've seen in a while where I'm just like, I have to get really, really stoned before I go see this to really enjoy it.
I was just waiting for it to come out on video or like.
Coming out on home video, speaking of movies you need to get stoned before you watch, SpongeBob movie, Sponge Out of Water.
Yes! I'm the goober!
Yeah!
Followed by another movie you need to get stoned to get through, Jupiter Ascending, proof that we really
that'll make that movie any good. I could probably not drink that movie.
No. See, people don't realize when you watch a movie like Jupiter Ascending, you really need to go with the angel dust. That really makes a movie theater enjoyable.
Good high class, get wet, PCP. I know what you're talking about.
Because you know what? When you're going to go into it, a furious rage.
If we were to watch a video of the Wachowskis masturbating for 2 hours, it pretty much would be the same fucking thing.
Oh my god.
That goddamn movie.
I don't want to think about the parallels between two directors masturbating and SpongeBob. I'm sorry, it's just weird, man.
Focus. Okay, now I remember. I actually watched that movie. Yeah, Focus. The listeners movie. Okay. When I read that there earlier, I'm like, what the fuck is Focus? I feel like I should know that. Yes, I watch so many movies that sometimes I forget there are movies I watch.
Yes.
Apollo 13 20th Anniversary Edition Blu-ray. Hopefully it'll come with the Mad TV skit Apollo the 13th.
Woo! Yay, I get to see Tom Cruise with a crew cut. Or, not Tom Cruise, Tom Hanks.
Yeah.
Tom Hanks with a crew cut, sorry.
Someone should make
They're
movies
so
with those two fight. And finally, Camp X-Ray.
No, if you're going to make
Once
a movie
again, speaking of movies, you should get high while you're watching. We're getting a theme this week. Sort of.
If you're going to make a movie with Tom Hanks and Tom Cruise, it should just literally be Tom Hanks tussling Tom Cruise's hair and calling him good boy the entire time.
They already made that movie. It's called Eyes Wide Shut.
Oh.
Wow, that's a first. Oh, I got to point this out. That is the first time in history we've been doing this that the entire panel collectively groaned.
I feel like I've accomplished something.
Aiming high, aren't we?
So high above me. Anyway. But yeah, speaking of high, the trailer that made the rounds this week is the new Jesse Eisenberg, Kristen Stewart movie I absolutely positively have to watch called American Ultra.
Yeah,
it's basically the Bourne identity if Jason Bourne was a fucking stoner.
it looks. I actually watched the trailer for it the other night, and I actually want to watch it.
I want to see it.
We already have that movie. It's called Pineapple Express.
No,
we don't have that movie. Pineapple Express is basically the stoner version of Die Hard. It's two people stuck in a situation who are just normal people with no training who somehow come out on top of against other people who are trained. This is about a guy who's been trained by the government as a sleeper agent who has insane combat abilities that has them activated. But up to that point, has been living his life as a fucking stoner. His response to finding out that he keeps killing people is that he really wants to get high right now.
The only problem, I have one major issue with this movie, and I'm sure I don't even have to say it, and what my issue is with this movie.
There's no Neil Patrick Harris?
That's
No.
the problem with too many
no,
movies.
that's so true.
Think really hard about this. Like, why would I just like? Okay, the co-star.
Grace?
No, no.
Because it can't be Kristen Stewart. I don't mind her when she's not playing Twilight. Kristen Stewart is actually good in everything but the Twilight movies. And if you want to watch shit in the Twilight movies,
Every
pick a
movie.
chapter in any of the books.
No, she was awful in Snow White and the Huntsman. She was fucking awful.
Name one movie she's good in, and I'll tell you that she acted the same way in every film, okay?
I just really
Panic
dislike
Room.
her. Huh?
Panic Room.
Yeah.
Then there was the movie with Jesse Eisenberg with the park.
Adventureland.
Adventureland, yeah.
No.
Bill Hader saved that film.
Oh, not to mention that movie that just recently came out where she plays the actress's assistant,
Like what?
where every single person who saw the movie steals the movie.
I have no idea.
No idea. I just really
that
don't
one
like
missed
that
me.
at all.
Moving on.
Blah, 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 blah.
In production news, It is out of a director. Cary Fukunaga has left the project. John, now is your chance. Go for it.
I can't.
I believe in you, John.
I'm already locked into another movie. I can't do it. Got scheduling conflicts. I mean, come on. How else am I going to get the porn parody of the Avengers made?
It's already been made.
I'm surprised that hasn't already been made.
Yeah, I'm making the Age of Ultron sequel. Sorry, should specify.
It's already been done.
I actually got Paul Bettany to reprise his role as Vision.
Really. I'm sure that got done before the movie came out. You're behind the times, dude. Speaking of being behind the times, who remembers Johnny Quest?
I do.
Guess what? We're getting a live-action version being directed by Robert Rodriguez, which can't possibly be any dumber than the Spy Kids movie, so why not?
I could handle Spy Kids, but Shark Boy and Lava Girl, I can't do enough drugs.
Honestly, I can't watch Robert Rodriguez kids movies. They're everything that's wrong with kids' entertainment when kids' entertainment goes wrong.
I honestly have to say, I watched the Nostalgia Critic about a week ago where he did review Shark Boy and Lava Girl, and I think he had it dead on. It is a lazy Christmas present for an uninterested father.
Oh God, why? I know why he keeps making kids movies. I just wish he understood how. Sounds like these. I just wish people would like. I think if you're someone like Robert Rodriguez, who in early his career just made R-rated films, if you decide you want to do a kids movie, you should do one of two things: sit down and have a conversation with Jeff Smith, creator of Bone, or sit down and have a conversation with George Miller. Yes, the man who directed the Mad Max movies also directed Babe.
Yeah.
He knows what the fuck he's doing. Speaking of things we probably don't want to have come back, we are getting a reboot of the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, because Fox is not satisfied killing the careers of both the acting legend Sean Connery and the director of that movie whose name currently escapes me.
That's right. Fox Entertainment. Where you may be dead, but we're still gonna fuck you.
As far as I'm concerned, we already have a good adaptation of League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. It's called Penny Dreadful.
Hey, it's an awesome show.
It is. That's why I agree with him.
That show was awesome.
I haven't watched it yet.
Well, quit playing with the sex Muppets and get on it.
He's gone Mexican.
Well,
I've
hey, she
been-
caught up on Game of Thrones, bro.
I am up to date on Game of Thrones, finally.
And we got it recording on the DVR right now.
Yep.
I am not.
Thank you for pulling out the Muppets, which I don't think anybody noticed but me.
Oh, Here. If you watch the beginning of the thing, you'll see I was petting Kira with Gonzo.
Gonzo. Oof.
It's like it's so inappropriate.
Speaking of things that makes Pixie happy,
Yay!
it is official. Deadpool has wrapped filming.
Awesome.
Yay! I'm so excited.
It is in post-production.
Forever to all.
I have a feeling Deadpool is probably going to be the closest film adaptation from comic adaptation we will ever see.
Bullshit.
Name one.
Sin City.
Nailed it.
Yeah.
Let's see how Deadpool plays out. Let's see how it plays out. I still might be right on this one.
You know good and well if you took an actual multi-part Deadpool storyline and made a movie out of it, it would only come to about half an hour of screen time.
And then, yeah, I know, another hour and a half of explosions and snarky comebacks. Which is what I'm hoping the movie actually is.
I can't. I'm really, really excited, so I just hope I don't get, like, my heart broken.
Mm.
Now I want to write now I want to see if I can work for Marvel. I don't even know what the story is. I just really want to see a trade paperback with my name on it that says Deadpool, Pride with Extreme Prejudice. I don't know what that story will be. I just know that'll be the title.
Only if I can write a vision that's titled Android Karenina.
Mm.
Oh, God. Now I'm getting an image of the Vision in a dress.
Mm-hmm.
And now the only thought going through my head is Paul Bettany going, well,
I was born yesterday.
In casting news, speaking of Marvel, it looks like we might have an ancient one, the mentor that teaches Doctor Strange how to be the Doctor Strange we know and love. If you're thinking they found some squat Asian dude, nope! In possibly the strangest and arguably most awesome case of whitewashing of a character, it looks like, according to the rumor mill, it might be Tilda Swinton.
That is...
Wow.
I'm okay with this.
She of indiscriminate gender, age, and she's ambiguity personified. Seriously, I think she makes David Bowie jealous.
You see, I don't see why we can't get the same actor who played David Lopan to be the ancient one. He's perfect. He's already an old Chinese man.
Well, the ancient one wasn't Chinese.
I don't care. I really don't.
I do. I get annoyed when people mix those up. I'm sorry, Asian people do not all look alike. You can tell the difference between, like, someone who's Vietnamese, Chinese, Japanese, Korean. They look different. And yes, I can tell every time.
Just saying, old Jack always says, I got the slant eye.
God damn it, I'm the racist one.
My God!
Somebody tell that man to get on a Pork Chop Express and let's get the hell out of here.
Oh,
God's sakes.
Oh, speaking of which, that's
Have
actually
you
something we
paid
should...
your dues, Jay? Have you paid your dues?
I do have to bring up movie news that we forgot.
Oh.
It was announced this week that we are getting a Big Trouble in Little China 2.
You're shitting me.
What?
What? Like reboot or like a
Sequel, not a reboot.
Oh, man.
We already have one! No, wait, no, I forgot. Big Trouble in Little China is the sequel.
Yes.
Yeah.
But
And now
no.
we're getting a 2.
Wait, is it John Carpenter attached to it?
I don't know.
I'm not joking when I say I'm hoping no.
I'm hoping no,
I
too.
don't want post-90s John Carpenter making any more movies.
I honestly think we should give it to Robert Rodriguez. I think he'd do it justice.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah, I could see that.
Or Tarantino. Tarantino would do a good job with Big Trouble in Little China 2.
Well, no, Tarantino doesn't do adaptations, and I don't want Robert Rodriguez because then everything will be done on a set in a green room.
Point. But Lopan will look awesome this time.
Get George Miller.
Moving on.
Also in casting news, for Star Wars The Force Awakens, speaking of George Lucas, we now know the name of the character Andy Serkis will be playing. Supreme Leader Snoke. Once again, getting high.
No, I...
Huh? What?
Snoke him if you got him.
Snokey Bokies.
Snokey the Bear. Only you can assist forest fires. Wait.
Snooky and the Bandit. Moving on.
Moving on. Meanwhile, we got some details on Legends of Conan. We know that it will be a direct sequel of the 1982 Conan the Barbarian movie. The people working on it have been given one specific instruction: make it live up to Conan the Barbarian. And that we will be, though they haven't said who yet, we will be getting some of the original cast back.
Is Wilt Chamberlain still alive?
I'm actually kind of excited about this because I really enjoyed the Conan movies growing up. Like, I really loved those movies.
Whoa, wait. You really enjoyed them. Both of them. Do you remember Conan the Destroyer?
Yes. Still.
I was excited when I watched them, so of course I liked them. I watch them now and I laugh my ass off.
Do you remember how...
If there was one good thing I was able to say about the, I think it was 2011 Conan the Barbarian movie that came out that everybody agreed with, it's that it was better than Conan the Destroyer.
But not by much.
Oh, by a fuckload.
No.
For starters, it had the greatest actor ever to play Conan in it. The Boy.
Moving on.
Let's go.
Also,
dun, dun, dun.
Since right now it's become semi-popular on the web that we might get a documentary about the shitty Superman movie Tim Burton didn't get to make. And since George Miller's in the news because a certain Fury Road came out recently that everybody seems to love, it's now been proposed possibly putting these two ideas together to create a documentary about the Justice League movie that he didn't get to make about 7 years ago. Based on the details I know of that movie, it's for the best.
Yeah, I don't even want to see that documentary.
It was, they released plot details, and you can tell it was a rush job because it really was using the latest big enemy in the latest story that was still going at the time in DC. And it was being done by like an in-house husband-wife writing team whose credentials had nothing to do with superheroes. It was a clusterfuck. Also, this week was the 40th anniversary of Jaws.
Yay!
Something tells me that she's used to hearing that from Jay when he gets the Gonzo Muppet out.
Well, it feels like that. It's Gonzo underneath the sheet.
Yeah. Swiggity swooty, Gonzo coming for that booty.
That's right. Yeah.
That's right, Jay. Kermit on the streets, Gonzo in the sheets.
Right, that's how you gotta do it. Sometimes you gotta wake up and you gotta give them the old Fozzie, and then just go to work.
We ain't done until you say waka waka waka, honey.
Don't worry, one of these days I'm gonna drive down there with Evan, and we're gonna sit in your window and be Statler and Waldorf while y'all are doing it.
No, you are not.
Hey, Evan, when do we come to this thing again?
You mean his performance or his member? Yes!
Absolutely not.
That was foreplay, more like two-play. Why do you call it two-play? You gotta take his pants off first.
You guys.
Moving on.
This is gonna. I see this turning into the next Eric's penis.
No, I don't think we'll be able to do that for 6 hours without repeating.
No. If we ever decide we need to do a telethon, we can do this.
Oh, no. No, I'm not going to do it just by the look on Pixie's face right now. That will get us stabbed in the ass.
Speaking of promoting things online to make money, a movie did come out. You can watch it in its entirety on YouTube now. Crowdfunding made this happen.
Kung
Fury! That's right, John. Kung Fury.
If you have not watched it yet,
Amazing about the 80s in 1.5 hour movie, and this is so wonderful.
there is a bitch fight between a dinosaur and a golden Nazi eagle.
There is a Triceratops wearing a beat cop outfit that shoots Nazis in the dick. The main character surfs through time.
Mike.
If you haven't watched it, you need to. Moral imperative.
Heaven is an 80s cartoon.
Moving on. We can't keep on this having.
Oh, God. Oh, and the main villain is Kung Fury.
Oh my.
Words cannot express the awesomeness. They really. Oh, and there's a surprise guest actor in the movie who also provides the music video. I kind of want to tell you, but it's best if you discover it for yourself.
No.
John, did you watch the music video?
What do you think?
Of course you did.
Yeah, damn right.
Moving on to television. God, it's so wonderful. Please let there be a Blu-ray. Please let there be a Blu-ray. Anyway, home videos, Falling Sky, Season 4, Tom and Jerry, the Gene Daichi Collection. I'm probably mispronouncing that. And because if you haven't watched it, what the fuck is wrong with you? For the first time on Blu-ray, the complete series of The Wire.
Yes.
That's right, folks.
Right.
Look out! Omar coming!
That's my toe. Stop that toe.
Where's Wallace? Where's Wallace?
There's a Leia puppy chewing on my toes.
I often want Leia chewing on my toes too, but she ain't a puppet.
I didn't say puppet. I said puppy.
I didn't say puppet either.
Yeah.
Evan really has a thing for Carrie Fisher from the whole Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back. The concept of Carrie Fisher with 70s Bush really makes Evan happy.
My.
Speaking of things from back in the day, we got a trailer. And I know you guys watched it. It was a teaser trailer, 20 seconds long, and it was 20 seconds of glory. Ash versus the Evil Dead.
Yes.
I
am so stoked for this.
Yeah.
There's only one word that describes that trailer.
Groovy.
Groovy.
It's like a wave of groovies.
I'm actually excited to see where Lucy Lawless fits in.
Lucy Loveless?
Like, wait a minute, she's a porno actress. Retired at
that. Speaking of old shows in this case, it has been confirmed that Fuller House, the sequel to Full House, will have Bob Saget. No word yet on whether he will be doing a family-friendly version of the Aristocrats joke.
Isn't that the entire show Full House is, a family-friendly version of the Aristocrats joke?
Pretty much.
If you consider the possibility that maybe the Olsen twins weren't both playing one character, but really they were twins, just no two appeared, they only showed one at a time, then yeah, things get kind of creepy.
See, that sounds more like an M. Night Shyamalan movie.
Still funny.
Can't wait to see Dave Coulier again.
Well, we got two things of awesome on two different sides of the awesome spectrum. Now, I make no secret, I hate the Big Bang Theory. I've said it before and I'll say it again. It's like blackface for geeks. Being a black geek that's saying something. But they did something awesome.
Mm-hmm.
They have opened up a scholarship, I believe, I could be wrong, for about $4 million for each person who gets it.
You're right.
For kids in poor neighborhoods to be able to go to college, we're talking expensive fucking colleges, in the high sciences. Like, we are talking, these could be the next quantum physicists could be coming from the fucking hood.
Basically, yeah, they're all coming, as long as they're going to the STEM program, science, technology, engineering, and math.
Yeah. And it's like I said, fucking hate that show, but that is awesome of them.
Yeah.
So you may be wondering, what else is just as awesome but on the other end of the spectrum?
Fox News is bankrupt?
Oh, man, don't play with my emotions.
I like to think that's on the same end of the spectrum. No, not that awesome, sadly, no. There's a show coming out on Fox called Lucifer, based off a comic, and I use the word based loosely.
Did it get canceled already?
Nope. Better. This even though this show is nothing like the comic it's based off of, I might have to watch it just for this reason. Even if it's bad, it'll still justify it. 1 million moms have started a petition to get Fox to cancel the show.
It'll bring the end of days, Evan. Hey.
I really wish you people would stop that. It will not bring the end of days. Look, we have the list set. Just because you're not on the memo list doesn't mean you get to just randomly pick when the fucking end of days is, okay? Look, we work really hard down there. Really hard to maintain fear, distrust, and maintain the concept of the end of days. And you people just willy-nilly, it's going to be the end of days, oh no, Y2K, end of days. My calendar, end of days. Shut up, people. Shut up.
John, bullshit. We know good and well you were the one who produced the movie End of Days with Arnold Schwarzenegger, and there is absolutely no reason whatsoever we should take the concept seriously anymore.
I did no such thing. We downstairs had nothing to do with that film. You think for 1 minute we'd ever make an End of Days film with fucking Schwarzenegger in it? We have better casting.
Really?
Schwarzenegger isn't even on our list.
The Catholics. Totally Vatican did that one. I mean,
exactly. Thank you. You know what movie we made? Hudson Hawk. That's what movie we made. We lost a fucking Batman.
I actually like that movie, by the way.
I love that movie. That's why we made it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I think I see the box cover so many times when I was a little kid, it permanently affected my fashion sense. This is why you always see me with either wearing a hat or a long coat.
Funny, bubble.
But going back to the Lucifer 1 Million Moms protest, I think the person who had the best response was Neil Gaiman, who said, I remember when 1 Million Moms decided to create a petition to stop Sandman because we had gay, bisexual, and transgendered characters. Remember how well it worked then?
Yeah.
We love Neil Gaiman.
Yes, we do. One day I will have him over for dinner. I don't know how, and I don't know when, but it will happen.
I look forward to the day he just somehow sees this and just randomly winds up on your doorstep.
I do too, because I welcome it. I want him to just knock on my door. Hello?
Come and knock on our door. We'll be waiting for you.
I'll be right back. That was actually knocking my door.
Oh.
Freaky.
Turns out to be Neil Gaiman.
Oh, dude, if that's the case, holy shit.
That's the case, our viewership is going up. Anyway. No, that's as good a time as any for video game news.
Never mind, Mormons.
Oh. Wait, go grab the elder and tell him to come back.
No, we don't want to sign your damn petition.
I think it's kind of hilarious, their timing and the conversation we're having.
I think they heard my hell rant and decided they'd try and come save a soul. I don't know.
You have plenty of soul. You keep them in jars.
Yeah, they're just not all mine.
And with the exception of the ones you keep in your record collection.
And in the DVD collection. And in the fish tank.
Once again, the Ted 2 trailer comes to mind. And once again, I can't think of a better way to prove in court you have a soul. So, moving on to video games. No news, just releases. Massive Chalice and Heroes of the Storm, Lord of Magna, Made in Heaven. Oh, now I get that title.
Sorry.
Not Made in Heaven. Made in Heaven. Oh,
you said Massive Chalice and then Made in Heaven. It's like, wow, that sounds like a horrible porno.
The Escapist. Oh God, the next one. Transgalactic Tournament. Wander. Oh God, this sounds like a bad sequel to this bad porno we're coming up with here. D4, Dark Dreams Don't Die.
Notice me, Senpai! Notice me!
Let me try that again. That title is The D4. Dark Dreams. No, I don't know why people say the way they depict women in video games is practically porn. I don't know where the porn thing comes from. Comic books this week. With Secret Wars going full out, number 3 is coming out this week, by the way. I think the two Reed Richards are about to meet.
Oh, that's going to lead to some really stretchy, floppy sex.
No, Ultimate Reed Richards needs to go. And as for the tie-in suggestions this week, Amazing Spider-Man, Renew Your Vows #1, a.k.a. the one where one more day didn't happen.
Oh, no.
Armor Wars #1. If you're an Iron Man fan, you know what that means.
Mm-hmm.
And Future Imperfect #1. Future Imperfect being one of the good 90s comic book stories for Marvel during that period. Star Wars and Darth Vader #6 for both of them. The Unbeatable Squirrel Girl #6 because that book is fun.
Everybody loves Squirrel Girl.
This is true. Jupiter Circle #3. And if I knew about this comic sooner, I would have started suggesting it sooner. This is the new Comics 4 issues miniseries by Eric Powell. It's #3 of 4 issues called Big Man Plans. Think Rambo crossed with the 1970s Grindhouse revenge flick, but starring Peter Dinklage.
No. Oh, yes.
Okay.
Like, it is literally, I'm not kidding, this is one of the best comics out there right now. It's fucking amazing.
Big Man? Yeah, I totally want to.
Killer Vietnam War vet midget getting revenge for his sister.
Almost sounds a little bit like Knights of Badassia.
Badass stuff.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
In merchandising news, XM Studios, which handles a lot of the statue projects for Marvel, has canceled all of their X-Men and Fantastic Four related projects, which will just add fuel to the fire of the rumors that Marvel is purposely trying to sabotage 20th Century Fox's efforts to hang on to those franchises.
Because Marvel wants them back to do them properly.
Yes.
Honestly, even though I would prefer Marvel to take the X-Men back, for the love of God, just give them Fantastic Four.
It's not like Marvel's doing anything with it correctly.
Well, Fantastic Four?
Yeah, the movie franchise.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. 20th Century Fox, you've made two movies, two Fantastic Four movies that were both shit. Give it to Marvel. Let the people who know what the fuck they're doing do it. I will, as far as I'm concerned, once again, I prefer Marvel take that back too, but you can have X-Men because you did all right by X-Men. Not the best, but you did all right. You made your monies. Why won't you let Fantastic Four go? You don't know how to do it.
I think continuing to let them do it is basically the equivalent of giving a kid a participation trophy that's bigger than actually winning something. We need to stop doing that. Stop encouraging mediocrity.
Meanwhile, a couple of big events happened this week in comics. If you're a fan of 90s Valiant character Exo Man of War, he got hitched! Yep. He's joined Pixie on the Sex Muppet Brigade. He now has a wife.
Pretty sure they, if memory serves me, they kind of hand out the Sex Muppets with the marriage licenses now, right?
No.
I don't know. I've never been hitched.
No.
Ours were
I
special.
think it's only if you get like married in China or something.
No.
No.
We can't tell you all our secrets.
Sex Muppets of the planet Uranus.
Too much. Said too much.
Sex Muppets!
Now we know. Don't worry, John. The truth is out there. We'll find it.
Do, do, do.
Also, Convergence has released its last issue, or is about to, and now we know not only is Convergence not ending the multiverse, but all continuities matter, it actually undid some things from Crisis on Infinite Earths. Convergence turned into an anti-crisis. Who knew?
The writers.
Still doesn't eliminate the fact that I hate their plans for Superman at the moment.
I know. Moving on.
Moving on. Also, in art news, turns out you can find a nice gallery of modern-day superhero comic book characters, but done in Golden Age style. Please, John, tell me you've looked at some of these.
I have. Again, I've never been a huge fan of the Golden Age art style, so... Plus, they didn't have Spawn, and that was disappointing.
They did have Spawn.
Well, I guess I didn't see it.
It was called Hex Spawn.
I will have to go back and relook.
I think my favorite one was Midnighter and Apollo, looking like the old Dick Sprang and Batman and Kurt Swan Superman and holding hands as they're flying into battle. Ooh, it was wonderful. Also, Top Cow has had their annual talent contest, and we have the winners.
They're working for Top Cow.
For the
there are
writing
no
competition.
winners.
Amit Chauhan. I'm pretty sure I butchered that name. Huh?
They're working for Top Cow. There are no winners.
No, you'll be surprised what's come out of Top Cow. And Charles Harmon. And I say that in the sense that Top Cow is not the worst way to find yourself eventually working for Marvel or DC. Look at David Finch.
All right, I'll give you that one.
The winners for art are Eli Powell and D.P. Dwyer. And let's be honest, if you really want to get noticed working for Top Cow, you'll want to be an artist.
Well, of course. That's how you get your tits noticed.
Yeah, roading conventions. Yeah. And now comes that part once again.
Why?
Where we must say goodbye to the dearly departed of the week. This one's gonna hurt like a bitch. If you've ever seen the movie A Beautiful Mind, then chances are when I say this name, you're gonna imagine Russell Crowe. But no, the mathematician was real, a man named John Nash, and sadly his wife Alicia went with him. 86 and 82 years old, respectively. Not died of old age, but a car crash, because sometimes God just doesn't give a shite. Also at the age of 85, Anne Mira, an actress whose greatest production was basically bringing Ben Stiller into the world. And basketball would be a little sadder now, as we have lost a Harlem Globetrotter, Mark Haynes at age 89. One would like to think that he's still solving mysteries with Scooby-Doo, up there in the sky.
Wow. That was a horrible... Just go ahead and get the last one done.
Beau Biden has left us, the son of Vice President Joe Biden. And I would really appreciate it if you don't use that as an excuse to be an asshole because you may differ in your politics. For fuck's sake, someone died. Show some feckin' respect. Let's get our science on.
Science!
Man, we have some awesome science this week.
Blinded me with science!
We have really good science. We have science the hell out of this week and made me happy. For example, we may have discovered a previously unknown species of human. This is the weakest bit of news we got.
I've been discovered. It's not my fault I wasn't classified properly.
I knew it. No modern man could have a stash like that.
It's so hard to find a female of my species. I mean...
It's the beards.
Don't tell the elf.
Technology. John? John?
Yeah.
They made a sonic screwdriver!
Wait a minute. I feel the need to ask a very important technological question that we all must ask ourselves when new technology comes into advancement. Can you fuck it?
I don't think so. I think I just know someone.
I'm not sure how it will affect men, but they can definitely do it to a woman from a distance.
All right.
Ha! You guys are still using such horrible, backdated technology as sex puppets. We're going to the next level.
We're going Time Lord on that G-spot.
That's right. Sonic screwdriver. Undoes screws, open doors, acts as a remote control for your girl's clitoris. We're going there.
Sonic dick puppets in the work.
Sonic sex
when you put it like that, work suddenly sounds like a metaphor for something.
Stay tuned to the next episode of Sonic Dick Puppets.
Don't stay tuned.
Don't worry, I will keep you abreast of the situation.
Okay, Jay, you and me have to totally start a Beastie Boys parody group called Sonic Dick Puppets.
Sonic. Oh. Well, I mean, if we're going to do Beastie Boy parody, we need one more.
You know, there's one thing I know for sure about this show. It'll either be the thing that proves that you two are meant to be together forever, Jixie, or it'll be the reason you two get divorced. Sometimes, I feel like we're a bad influence on you, Jay.
We are the best influence outside of his wife he could ever hope for.
Much fun.
Because, like, I feel like Pixie's supposed to be our conscience, which is why she constantly puts her head down in shame. I didn't think she did a good job.
God, that's not how it really is.
I love how the people that laughed the hardest at that was me and Pixie.
Well, I imagine her being our conscience in the sense that, you imagine the little angel, and the angel does say the good thing, but then goes, on the other hand.
Fuck you guys.
Her angel's like, fuck it, let's see what happens.
Yeah, her angel's like,
So
you're on your own.
Yeah. John, just as scientists said, maybe it is possible to make a sonic screwdriver, let's make it. Why wait for some alien that's been around for a couple thousand years to do it? Another scientist said, it looks like nobody else is going to make this thing, so I'm going to make it. Do you know what that is, John?
I believe that would be the hoverboard.
Nope.
The time machine.
Thank God, no.
Oh. Spacecraft. I don't fucking know.
Wait a minute, I know. Fully opposable, programmable, sex muppets.
No.
Well, I'm out.
You do go inside it, but not like that.
Oh, God.
AI.
Somebody made an actual, fully functioning, could possibly be bought if you have a metric fuckload of money to spend down the line, Gundam.
Why?
Oh, yeah.
I doubt that it's fully functioning. I doubt that it's fully functioning.
Yeah, come on.
I don't know about all
I'm going to
that.
have to go back and recheck that story.
It functions.
Okay, here's the deal. I'm gonna move and try and become good friends with the Sultan of Brunei, and then I'll get him to buy one, and then you can come chill on the weekends, and we'll just I don't know, cruise around blowing shit up.
The best part is, the guy who made it for the best reason ever.
Because he could.
Not too far off, actually. He kept looking at modern robotics, noticed everybody kept making tiny robots, and he's like, I always wanted there to be a real-life Gundam, and I figured if no one else was going to make it, I guess I'm going to have to.
Yeah, I can guarantee that's not full size.
It's not the size of a Gundam in, the cartoon yet, and it doesn't have legs, it has wheels, but trust me, it's a Gundam.
I would have to, yeah, I'm going to have to recheck that story.
The video's on the message board.
Because, yeah.
I'm gonna check that out, too.
Moving
and
on.
Finally, in zoology, we found a wasp. Wasps, for people who don't know, are nature's assholes. They just like to sting you. Let me rephrase that. Wasps are not nature's assholes. Wasp is the guy with the 10-inch dick who's going to stick it in your ass whether you ask for it or not.
So they're nature's power tops?
Wow.
Because I'm trying to think of the best way to describe just how fucking mean wasps are. Actually, the best description is to describe this wasp. It's called a Dementor wasp.
Oh, jeez.
What a Dementor wasp does, and apparently loves doing this to cockroaches, is it'll sting you with something that basically cuts off your main voluntary motor functions. Your brain is still working, your body is still moving.
You just have no control over it.
Yeah, and where it just will then nicely take you to a nice quiet spot, which is nice and safe, no one will interrupt you, assuming you're a cockroach, and then the wasp will eat you alive.
Yeah, it sounds very similar to the Emerald Jewel wasp.
All wasps are assholes.
All I gotta say is, fuck that shit.
That sounds like a blind date once I had in college.
A blind date?
In college, I shit you not.
Mm.
Oh.
What, you were injected with something, taken off to somewhere, secluded and devoured by someone who injected you with something?
Probably the wildest experience of my life.
He's still scarred.
Guys, was the man.
It's okay. I just let her see me cry.
It was David.
Bought me breakfast.
Oh God, John, Fozzie has seen things. I want to know what she did.
All I did, breakfast was the least you did me.
Moving on.
Our final story in miscellaneous. Though the video has actually been out for a while, it's got a strange resurgence this week and stayed trending on Facebook for a surprising number of days. And yeah, it's actually pretty awesome. You can find it. It is a video of a woman performing Eminem's classic hit "Lose Yourself" via sign language.
It is pretty freaking awesome.
I want to look up to see if she did any more videos. I want to know what other music looks like when you're doing all the lyrics by hand.
I've seen Queen's Bohemian Rhapsody performed with ASL once. That was absolutely stunning.
Well, I know what I'm doing when we're out of here tonight.
I'm going to do...
I'm ordering a real-life sonic screwdriver.
Oh.
Don't worry, John. We'll take rigorous experiments, but I will see if we can, in fact. Fuck it.
Have fun with that.
I got nothing, and I don't want to have anything.
Nick,
good night,
did
everybody.
you enjoy your first outing?
Yeah, it was really cool. I just, I guess I wasn't in the loop with all the goings on this week, so.
Don't worry, we'll get you looped in.
I was kind of quiet.
That's okay.
Don't worry, we all are the first time.
In case you haven't noticed, even though I let them know the stories are ahead of time, one, they hardly keep track of them.
Most of
I
us
always
don't
rank
look
them
at it unless something interests us.
Yeah, and two, it's not like we're really being informative. We're just being jackasses.
Yeah.
This is true.
So if you have anything jackassery to say, feel free to jump in at any time.
Oh, yeah.
We're not reporting facts, we're just telling you what we think.
Story I'd like to talk about. Earlier today I was playing Minecraft with my beautiful wife here. And as I'm building my Death Star in Minecraft, I was like, you know what, maybe after I build this Death Star, I think I'm going to build myself the greatest computer ever built by man. And she was like completely baffled. And I was like, you know, so it'll answer the greatest question known to man. And she was still baffled. And I said, and the answer's 42. Complete dog fart look, has no idea what I'm talking about. I go, baby, have you ever seen Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy? Or, you know, I've talked about it a couple hundred times, read the books, you know?
Oh, God.
She has not.
Audio drama.
So many goddamn towel jokes. I don't know how many wasted.
So
I knew this.
So what you're saying is this is going to be in the divorce papers then, right?
No, he's just going to sit her down and make her watch it because she's required.
Yes.
And if he's not able to do it, then I will help next time I come home.
John,
Read
you
it.
knew
Don't watch it.
Read
Read it. Or are you talking about the original BBC miniseries?
That's my favorite.
I used to watch that shit as a kid, but I also have the new one, which
Isn't bad. It's just shortened.
I can't say I have a favorite yet. I need to listen to the radio dramas first.
Yeah.
I mean, I grew up.
From what I've heard, those might actually blow all the rest out of the water.
I'm not saying I won't watch it. I haven't seen it.
All right.
Yeah, that blew my mind.
Yep, that's your counseling. Get your towel ready, Pixie.
Get your towel in.
No.
Magazine.
Finally, be on the lookout. I meant to have it out by Tuesday, but I'm going through editing growing pains. But I am almost done finishing up the pilot episode of Grand Guignol, Le Son de la Macabre. Keep an eye out for it later on this week. It will be out. I've worked way too hard on this.
Hopefully I'll have that logo done for you.
I'm so excited.
And you
In the meantime,
just can't hide it.
In the meantime, I'm your friendly neighborhood geekazoid, Evan Ransom. My usual co-hosts were with me, the mustachioed one that is John Little.
Hello.
Yep, carpet matches the drapes. And Jixie of the Sex Muppets and Uranuses.
Yeah, that's it.
I can't.
And special guest host, who I'm hoping will be joining us in the future sometime, Nick.
Yeah, definitely.
Awesome.
Yay! Finally, we have a guy who looks like Jesus. And he talks like a gentleman, like you imagined when you...
Evan, what did I tell you about singing? Thank you.
Good night, everybody. We'll see you 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time next week here at High Class Geek News. When you